We booked our trip through Cedros Outdoor Adventures, and while we had an amazing time, there are definitely some things we'd do differently if we went again. In this video, we'll share some of our favorite moments, the lessons we learned, and hopefully give you some tips if you're planning your own Cedros adventure. From white sea bass to yellowtail, calicos to grouper, this trip gave us some unforgettable moments. Let's jump in. All right, we made it here to the private airport where we're gonna hop on our flight to the island. We all met up in the very beginning at CBX at 6 a.m., got all our paperwork done, and went through really smoothly. It took us about half an hour. We're here now, and we hopped in a shuttle. They took us here. It was about a 5-minute drive. They provided some fruit and chips and drinks as we're waiting for our flight to the island. So stay tuned, but everything's going super smooth so far. We're excited to get going. Right, we're on the way. Walking to the plane. How you feeling?
Not happy.
There we go. Oh, I sat in like the co-pilot seat last time. I had my fill.
Do they have like a sensor on the plane? You know?
Hold the way to the front, please. There you go. Rod's on the way.
I'm taking an 85-foot boat down.
Oh, careful.
We have arrived. There's home sweet home for the next 4 days. What rooms do we have here?
Guess let's get set up here. Let's see. You know how to set up the jig stick the first time, Dean? You put your elbow on your rod butt right here.
Oh, and you try to do it that high?
And that's where your middle of your rod seat's gonna go. And then the uncomfortable part of putting one on for the very first time is smashing in the blank a little bit. All right, Fishing Syndicate 900H. I'm gonna pair a reel with it that's a little too heavy. Got the Valiant 800 with 80 pound on it. This is if we get in too shallow or something and I don't want to lose an iron in the structure. You hook a good one on this one, you're gonna it up. All right, next up we got the Seeker 990 9-foot that we're gonna be pairing with the Avid MX. This will be a good little light jigging setup for us. Pretty little rod for cap. Gonna have a pretty little reel. CE 900 Monster. And we're gonna pair that with this Avid Raptor right here. Should be a good setup for her. Next up, we got the TAC 80L, pairing that up with the Calico 8 little reel, 2-speed. Now Kat's got a little shorter rod she's gonna be using on this one, about a 7-foot. This is an old True Line that was my sister's, custom wrapped. And we're gonna pair that with the Saltiste right here. Okay, TAC 80M now. That was the TAC 80L last time. This is the TAC 80M. M, medium, L, light. So this one's rated a little bit heavier. This one's rated 40 to 60. The L is rated, I don't know, like 30 to 50, something like that. These TAC 80s are super versatile. That's why I brought these down here, is they just cover a broad spectrum. They got plenty of backbone, but they still are light and responsive where I can cast something out kind of far. I'm gonna pair this one with Trinidad 40 Narrow. This one's spooled up with 50 pound. This is like my favorite reel of all time, the 40 Narrow. They're just a lot of fun to throw an iron with. That narrow profile is easier to wind back in. It's a little bit quicker on the retrieve. Plenty of line capacity. A little heavy. That's the only downside to them. All right, last rod in the lineup. Another TAC 80, but this is the TAC 80H, rated 50 to 100. It's just a little bit heavier than the last two. I'm gonna be pairing that with an Avid HXJ, and I got just a little short top shot of 80 pound. And that's in case we're fishing real shallow. You know, the idea behind it is the braid is gonna cut through the kelp, and just a real short leader so the knot doesn't really mess me up when I'm casting out. Yeah, these are basically rip-off hookup baits, I think. I'm gonna try these out. H&M has these stocked up. They are called Red Rum Baits. And we're gonna try out this color called Ghost Shrimp. And I think that'll probably be something that'll hit decent because it kind of has just squid coloration.
Yes. That's it. You called him in, Bob. Wow.
That's so stupid.
All right, we got Catalina on a white sea bass, it looks like. Cat, you were fishing that little hookup bait? Nice. Oh, the one you were talking about from the H&M shop. Sweet.
Going into low. Yeah, I was basically right at the bottom. I had cast it out, and it sunk right to the bottom, and it pretty much hit.
Heck yeah.
Big one, Carolina.
Yeah.
Captain Bush over here is saying we got a big boy on the line. It's taking her all around the boat.
I want to say it was just like I had barely started winding up before it got hit.
Nice.
Oh, I see a deep color.
We got some color down there. Yeah, that's a nice one, Cat. Nice, Catalina. That's a big boy. Woo! Yeah! Oh, heck yeah! Oh, that's a big boy.
Crap.
That's a big boy. You gotta help her. She's pregnant over there.
It's like, I can't do that one.
Nice work, Cat.
Woo!
Heck yeah. That's a slug right there. We got Captain Bush, his son, Bush Light. Nice work, Cat. The off-brand hookup bait. Oop. Just trying to take a bite out of
That's a little bit there.
Dano, that's what your daughter does.
Yeah.
Nice work. Heck yeah.
That ain't Calico. Something.
No.
Water went over there. Light action. No way. Careful together. There's color.
Oh, look. Oh. Oh, nice job, Bob. Oh, look. All right. Beautiful.
There it is, color.
Look. Oh, there it is. Oh, nice job. Yeah. All right. Here we go, Diaz. Yeah. What'd you catch that on?
White hookup.
White hookup.
Come on, Dean.
Get it.
¿Cómo te llamas, Dean?
Dean, yes sir.
Like sardine.
Dean, yes.
Oh, you can do that to me, Cat.
Dan disabled Dean.
Dino got the barefoot Cedros look here on the Ponga. He's going for it.
These aren't messing around though.
No. Look at that burn. On this Akuma.
Yeah,
Do it, Dean. Dean, come on, Dean.
I'm trying,
Akuma
dude. I'm not
Komodo.
that strong. Oh, here he is. Here he is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. That's a nice one. Yeah. Heck yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Diego, you're the man, dude. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yep.
Woo! Nice, Dean.
Yeah.
There you
The
go.
big boy.
All right.
Martha goes, not too big.
Taking it down.
Okay. Here, come down.
Oh, yeah, white Seabass.
White Seabass.
Oh, nice white Seabass. Ooh, that's a nice fish.
Woo!
Catalina!
Mom.
Catalina!
And Bob. Oh! Keep his head in the water. Keep his head in the water. Keep his head in the water. Woo! Yeah!
Yay! Catalina! You know? Keep Bob! Bob! Come on, Bob!
Bob. Oh, look at that, Bob. Look at
Look at the flame glow, huh? Oh,
barely in it.
doing, my friend? Almost not. Look at that. That's beautiful. What do you think, Diego?
Wow.
Just barely hooked him up. Just barely hooked him. Look.
My first.
Woohoo! So easy.
God.
Wow.
Nice. Woo!
Wow. Make it the middle.
Yeah.
Yes, I've never got us.
Is that right?
Corazón, te vas a comer.
Oh, he wants you to eat he wants you to eat the heart.
I know, you gotta take a bite. I was winding it in. Thinking, okay, there's something. It's a little heavier, it's a little bigger.
Yeah.
Then it's
But
good.
once your pole bent, I started bringing mine up, and then I probably about 5 or 6 lines. I said, yeah, I held his thumb, and then he realized he was hooked, and he wasn't hooked very good. Was he?
No, he wasn't.
Holy mackerel! I can't believe he got aboard.
It's a good stick for you.
That is, took this thing right here, this tie ran.
Oh.
Baby one.
Woo! That's not a baby.
Oh, no, that's not a baby. Yeah. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
On the white. Double.
I used to hold it like that. Oh, yeah.
Like he's done this before.
Yeah.
Nice.
The old man fishing here.
Hey, sitting down. Send that to Western Outdoor News. How deep were you, Dan?
Just got 5 cranks off the bottom, maybe.
Watch out, Bob.
I know, I see him.
Right there. Ooh, look, another pretty one.
15 at a time. 15 pounds at a time.
15 pounds at a time.
Because I'm old.
Everybody from our group gets to go home with the white sea bass.
Yes.
Right. My first white sea bass. It's not bad.
I told you. Sushi.
We're in the afternoon here at Cedros, and the wind's picked up a little bit, so we came in tight by the island here. Kind of get out of the choppy swell. And we're still drifting pretty fast. I'm casting a surface iron right now. Got our Accurate Valiant 600 on our Seeker 900J. Throwing out the Big Iron Legend. The yellow and brown. Maybe we'll call this one a ripe banana. Here we go. See if we get a nice calico in the shallow. Oh, right there. Right next. Oh, nice one. Really nice fish. Look at that one. Ooh, good fish.
There you go.
Yay.
You got it. Nice. Little one. Nice.
Back-to-back casts. They're hitting.
Yeah.
On the Danny Wade #1. First cast.
JRI DW1. Nice. First cast.
All right.
Showing the plug and see.
Woo, that's a good size one.
That's a nice one. That guy's been caught before. Look at the little scar on his cheek. Alright. Shake him. Alright, we're gonna fish the DSL now. There's like a mint sprinkle here. DSL 1. See how we do. Oh, cat's bit. Cat's fishing the JRI DW1. Oh, yeah, way out there on the surface. Saw the fish flip on it. Oh, get out of the kelp. He's trying to get me in the kelp. Oh, we got him up and over. Oh, but he just spit the lure. He spit. Oh, I got another one. On the retrieve after losing one. Oh, he spit it too. Look at all the followers. I'm having to wind a little bit faster than normal. Because we're drifted down on the lure, kind of. So my pace is a little faster than what I'm used to. Oh, there it is. That's tight. Coming in on the DSL 1. Calico hit it up by the surface there. It's shallow here. Don't want him to take me into the weeds. Nice fish. Deckhand.
Ooh, look at that bad boy.
Nice calico on the DSL 1. Thing was kicking nice. Right. Oh, see it on the water? Oh, it hit it. Oh, there it goes. It's going tight. Wind through to set the hook. And let's bring him straight in, not mess around. Little calico on the DSL 1. Ah, there's a biter. Topwater action on calico bass. Pretty fun stuff. All right. You can see the DW1 from JRI coming in. Nice hook set, wind through the bite. Don't try to set the hook. Ah, biter on the DW1. Bump that drag up so I don't get taken into the weeds. Oh, he already did take me into the weeds. I think so. Took me in the weeds. Oh, pulled him out. Yeah. All right. Nice one. On the DW1 JRI. Oh, right there. Yellowtail? No, barracuda. Oh. Hook and release. Ah, that was a sweet blow up. Like 3 of them tried to hit it. Another nice calico on the DW1. Last cast. Biter! Ah, spit the hook, son of a bitch.
Oh no, it's a calico.
Calico? Oh yeah, calico.
It's a big one.
It's a big calico.
Oh look, I got him on the gut.
Oh, you hooked him.
Snagged him.
No wonder
Oh,
he's so
good
funny.
calico though. Wow, that's a big one, Bob.
Had some shoulders.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Mom.
What's left
Look
of
at
it,
it.
huh?
Yeah, what's left of it.
It's gone.
Good job, Bob.
Nice.
Oh, Dan's gonna. Dan's
Here,
gonna
Dan.
photobomb you.
Here, give him a kiss.
Well, the sun. There we go.
You can do it, Caroline! Come on, my friend! Big one, white Seabass.
Ooh, it's a heavy one, huh? That's what I'm into. I know. It's coming? Deep color?
Yeah, color.
Color?
Sí, Diego. No, white Seabass.
Get her pull. Tap in the water.
You can do it, Catalina. Come on.
It's like 3 runs.
I know. Around the boat, huh?
Oh, color, that's a big one.
Color?
Ah, yellowtail. Yeah, yellowtail.
Oh, it's a yellowtail? Ooh. Are we
Oh,
gonna
man, that's a beast.
Are we gonna keep it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yep. Wow.
That's a slug.
Wow. That. Yeah.
Show
Look
the
at
color
that.
to the back there a little bit. Yeah, tilt it that way a little.
Yeah.
Steve from 310 Rodworks. Man, this thing crushed. It was halfway in the water the whole time. Because it's 8 foot, so long. Monster, that's what it's called. One of my favorite 6. Got the yellowtail on this hookup bait. Just casted it right into a sea of boiling calico.
Yo-yo! Yo-yo!
Yeah, Steve.
Órale! Yeah! I don't think so. Too deep here.
Yeah, we were just about to leave this spot. Captain even started the engine. Yeah, and then Steve said, no, I'm gonna hook one. A little bit bouncier than the bow of the Legend, huh, Steve?
A little bit more, a little less stable.
Yeah. So we haven't caught a ton of fish today, but the ones we have caught have been super quality. It's actually been Steve all day. This is his second yellowtail. Got one on the surface iron. I got two on the yo-yo earlier, but it's been a little slow for me.
One on the scrambled egg, one on the purple and white.
Yeah, exactly. And Steve, yours was scrambled egg, is that right?
Green and yellow.
Green and yellow, okay. And it was a little bit of a bigger one, right?
No, this was the smaller one. I switched to the smaller.
Okay. Wind just started picking up a little while ago. It's been pretty calm most of the day.
It'll be better.
Just started picking up again white caps, so the surface iron fishing is gonna be tough. Steve's got color. It's a yellowtail. Water was super green when we came out this morning, but it's got pretty nice. Steve, that's a nice one, dude. That's a nice one. Yeah. It's a nice one, Steve. Yeah. It's a chunky one. Yeah, that might be 30 pounds, Steve. Yeah.
I can't hold him up much higher.
Nice. Nice. Heck yeah. That's a nice one, Steve.
Caddy 9. Light yo-yo.
And what was the reel? What was the setup?
Trinidad 40 narrow and attack 80M.
Heck yeah. Nice one,
40
Steve.
pound test or 50 pound test.
50 pound.
Where'd you get hit?
Pretty deep right off the bottom.
Right off the bottom this time, huh?
Let's go, baby. A little bigger than the last one.
More in the mouth.
Yep, right, big guy. I hooked him properly at least.
Nice fish.
Oh, that's a nice one.
All right.
That's a rod. That's a little rod.
We're at the end of the day here, and I got a bite on the service iron like 10 feet from the boat.
I thought it was over. I thought the day was over.
Yellow came out from underneath the boat and ate the iron. Dean agreed to fight the fish for me because I'm lazy. And it's taking some drag.
Yeah, I thought he was done.
If you want, you can bump it up just a little bit. There you go.
Shut it down. You see the rocks? Might be any rocks. The rocks, pig.
They rock ya?
Yes.
Things fine. We're in shallow water. Pull your gain and get closer for it. Yeah, let's kick his ass now. See if we can get that iron back. How you
It's the rocks. Yeah, it's the rocks.
Alright, swing sideways. Just don't want the jig to bounce out. Alright!
Yeah!
Buen trabajo! You got another one today now.
Yeah.
We're fighting on that one. I've been using that all day. It's a little smaller.
Tienes mucha suerte para pescar, ¿eh? It's the baby.
Ah, sí.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Charlie se llama.
Es Charlie. You can do it, Catalina. You can do it, Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sí, el día de ayer.
De ayer y la día pasada también.
It's a big yellow.
Allá la popa.
Ahí está, ahí. Mira. Ahí llegó. Yes, Steve.
Se la voy a poner después porque no sirve esa línea.
Smaller one.
Okay. Yellow.
We've been back from our Cedros adventure for a couple days now. And we've had a little bit of time to reflect on how things went, what we do different, just the whole experience.
So we Left Friday morning, fished Friday afternoon, Saturday full day of fishing, Sunday full day of fishing, and then Monday morning was a couple hours.
I was a little underwhelmed by the whole experience. Being in the sport fishing industry, you hear about all the Cedros fishing, wide open, giant yellowtail. Oh, it's so easy to fish there. It's always hitting. The time of year that we went was a little off. We went in July because that's what worked out for the fishing schedule with us. I just had a couple trips that I could take off where I wasn't requested by my charter to run the boat. Kind of necessity, I guess. Plus we have a baby on the way. But if I could do it all over again, I don't think I would go in July. It didn't feel like we were down south fishing an island most of the time. It felt like I was offshore fishing bluefin.
Yeah, the photos that we took, you'd think that we're not down south at all. Like, I have my beanie on every day, having sweatshirt on, and look like the Michelin Man, right, with all the layers that we have put on.
Gray and windy in the morning, and in the afternoon the wind really came up and made conditions a little bit tough. But the other thing that I was kind of surprised by, I didn't really think it would matter that much, was the Pangeros blamed the full moon for it being a little bit slower. They said that the full moon's not as good for the yellowtail, which made it play to our advantage a little bit on the white sea bass.
So I had actually gone to Cedros with this same company. We went with Cedros Outdoor Adventures 9 years ago with Jose, and we had an absolute blast. I mean, we were pulling yellowtail slugs over the rail one after another, all inshore close island fishing, my favorite fishing, and it was definitely different this time around. First afternoon that we got there, they took us offshore, basically in the channel, and I had never even been out there on the last trip. It was bumpy, it was windy, it was not tropical fishing.
If we went in September, October, it'd be different. So if you're watching this video, we might have saved you, I feel like, because July didn't really hit the way we expected.
And we went mid-July, and we were their second group of the season, which we had no idea. Yeah.
Tackle tips and advice from myself: 40 to 50 pound with a rod that you can throw the iron a little bit would be fun. Have surface irons and yo-yos. We saw most of our success on smaller irons. The yo-yo 6X Junior, I think it was a Tatty C, it was what I was getting bid on the last day. You'll have to check the video. And then the surface iron, the Big Iron Legend lure, is a smaller profile rather than your traditional length surface iron. And I think the smaller profile lure was working better. There was a lot of anchovy around, so maybe that's the reason why. Maybe that's the reason why the yellowtail were off the island as well. But I'd have 40 to 50 pound on that. The water is not real deep where we were fishing. Like, for the most part, I would say it was 100 feet or less. I think our last day it was even shallower than that when we were fishing. So what will happen is these yellowtail will take you down in the rocks and break you off if you're fishing light line. I think I got it on video of Dean getting taken into the rocks. I had to pause the video to get him out on the one fish I hooked for him. So if you have heavier line with a little bit heavier drag, it prevents that. Same with the white sea bass. We were fishing super tight to the kelp for that. And so I was fishing 40 pound where I could break out, and if I got stuck in the kelp, right? So if you're fishing too light a line, you'll break off your line and lose your hookup bait or whatever you're fishing. Those are pretty expensive and it can add up pretty quick. So heavier line, I think, is the way to go. Purple Rapala, purple Rapala, purple Rapala. That's all we kept hearing on the radio. That's what was hot. At one point, my Ponga driver even was like, if you don't have a Rapala, you're not going to catch a yellowtail to us. And that just wasn't what we were there to do, and we told him, nah, we're not going to do that. We don't really want to do it. We still ended up catching a few fish on surface iron and yo-yo, so it was fun. It was a challenge. The white flukes, we saw guys using the white flukes, but the double hookup bait seemed to be the hot ticket for the white sea bass. The single hookup bait worked good for you on a yellowtail. I had fun fishing the surface iron, obviously. Same with on the Calico, hookup bait works. We actually had a suggestion of Colt Sniper. Our Ponga driver one day was using a Colt Sniper for Calico, letting it sink out, and they were hitting right on the bottom. When they're hitting on the surface, we had a lot of fun throwing the surface iron for the Calico. And I feel like we probably caught bigger Calico on the surface iron for some reason. With the white sea bass, I would have liked to seen some frozen squid or some live squid on the boat. They have the bait tanks and stuff on the Pongas, but all they had was big mackerel. If they could have squid, I think it'd be a lot easier for some people. You know, if that's asking too much, you got to step up your plastics game. We used rip-off hookup baits. Red Drum, I think, was the brand that we got from H&M. They were like half the price.
The key this year was the white ones.
Yeah.
And we got an email actually 2 days before we were supposed to leave from Jose from Cedros Outdoor Adventures, saying that was the hot ticket right now. So that was really nice. I did appreciate that they had sent out kind of, like
a little
recommended
tackle heads
tip.
up. Yeah.
Absolutely.
They also suggested the squid treks by Nomad. Not a fan of Nomad. They were kind of to us. So I would say just get the hookup baits. You'll be better off.
The hookup baits worked phenomenally. I caught both my white sea bass and yellowtail on 2 different hookups.
I would really like the idea of the double that Diego was fishing with the 3-way swivel. I wish I would have had that beforehand. I'd seen a few guys fish that way, and it's just kind of offsetting your 2 hookup baits with a 3-way swivel. And if you have a little bit of a whippy rod with some good like light action, it would kick really well for you. So that's something that we didn't bring as a real light rod, because we expected just wide open yellowtail fishing where we wanted some heavier rods to throw out and cast an iron, and just didn't work out the way we thought.
The other cool thing too about like your own gear is that there are plenty of rods that you can take with you from the outfit that they provide. So if you just want to bring your own reels, they provide, kind of lighter jigging bait setups. So that's also a really good option. Brush up on your Spanish.
Yeah, the Pangeros did not speak much English. We fished with 3 different pongas, and all 3 of the guys, very, very minimal English. I wish that there was better communication between us so that we could kind of go over game plans and stuff like that, and they could have an idea of what they wanted to do. I would like to see in the future our outfit has a couple guys that could interpret, and maybe have the Ponga guys come up the night before your first trip or whatever, and just talk to you with somebody so you can go back and forth and have some discourse and get an understanding of what your idea is, why you came to the island, what you want to fish, and what a game plan would be for your next 3 days.
As far as tipping goes, they say you can tip at the end of the trip, but if you kind of want to build a little bit better relationship with your Pangero, you can tip at the end of every single day.
I'd probably only do that if I was a good tipper. If you're a bad tipper, maybe not.
Depending on your plan for tipping, just something to kind of keep in mind, that you can give them cash at the end of every day, or you can save it all till the end. On that note too, they had 2 other boxes to tip at the end of the trip. One was also for the kitchen staff and kind of the house people that sort of took care of everything, and the translator that sort of shuttled you back and forth from the house to the boat ramp.
And one was for the fish cleaning crew, right?
And one was for the fish cleaning crew that cleaned all your fish every day, and also was just there to help load your gear on and off the boat, make sure that you had everything you needed set up for that day. The kitchen ladies packed you lunch each day. You were able to make tally marks on sort of any sandwiches, burritos. They had a few, like 4 or 5 different options that you could pick. And our pro tip there is to over tally because
the burritos were small.
So small. We never ran out of food. It was just because I think we just naturally kind of put an extra bit of food anyway for me. So yeah, just so you know, you have the option for lunch, and definitely overmark rather than undermark.
And then I think my biggest pro tip would be, after going down there, if you're bringing a fish bag, like we brought our reliable fish bag, freezer bag down there to bring fish back, what I would do is I would take some clothes in that you can donate. There's a donation drop off at the island there, so you can bring some clothes that you don't really care to bring back, fish in them, donate them, and use that space to bring your fish back. That seemed to be pretty efficient for a couple of the guys that had been there to the island already.
You are limited up to 60 pounds on your way home, basically, per person. So however you divvy that up between everything, that's kind of like the number that you have to stay under.
Yeah, with all your tackle and everything, that can be a tough number. We had some guys that filled up kill bags. They were there for meat. Like I said, we didn't bring home much, just a little bit of white sea bass. The fish, it was frozen and vacuum sealed nicely, but when we got back from the 2-hour flight from Cedros to Tijuana, and then got all the way home, 40-minute drive from the border, fish was definitely thawed. They didn't provide ice, which is obviously more weight, and if you have a flight from TJ or San Diego, you're definitely going to want to plan in some time to get some ice and get your fish chilled. The plane was quite the experience. It's a small plane and a very small runway on the island, so it's a little bit unnerving for me. I'm not a big flyer, but I will say that the ease of travel was really nice with the chartered flight. The ease of getting onto the plane and going through CBX and charter flight straight down there It was really nice. I really appreciated that, the pickup right at the airport, not having to worry about travel. So that part was a big thumbs up from me.
Oh my god, huge improvement from 9 years ago, because we basically met at a parking lot, like a park and ride near the border. We got in the van and drove all the way down to Ensenada, and then hopped on a flight from the Ensenada Military Airport, and then flew to Cedros. And that whole part wasn't too bad, but it was the drive back. Getting back from the border, oh my god, it was one of the most miserable experiences of my life, of being in this hot van. And if anybody's familiar with the long lines to get back into the US from Mexico, you know your AC kind of goes out. You know, it's just, yeah, it was just a nightmare. So I am so happy to pay for the premium of the flight, for sure. Like 10 out of 10, definitely worth paying for if you're debating between those two options. I will say the accommodations are very comfortable. There's 3 beds to a room, and also as a female on the boats, they do have a option for the bathroom. It's a bucket with a lid, and they will provide toilet paper. So that is an option. That was also an improvement from last time. They did not have that last time.
Would I do it again? Not in July. The fishing was a little underwhelming for me as someone who's spoiled and gets to be on the water every single day and has seen a lot of tremendous bites. And just hearing the stories leading up to it, maybe I overplayed it in my head, thinking that it was just going to be top tier Yellowtail, like best days I've seen it, like the Coronados or San Clemente, where I've seen some really good fishing. And it didn't live up to that hype in my head. Would I do it again? I don't know for the price. Our price was $3,000 per person. It was fun to do. I will say that spending time with your family at the little casitas and all that was great. The fishing was just a little slower than I wanted. I think everybody should do Cedros once.
So for me, I honestly was like island or bust, to be perfectly honest. Like, I didn't care if I caught a yellowtail or not. It was just about being on the island for me, in nicer weather, and spending time with my parents that were on the Pangeros with us too. So I ended up scratching out a 30-pound white sea bass and about a 30-pound yellowtail. And I also got a broomtail grouper, which was super random, super cool. That was really special. So was it the best island fishing that I've ever done? No. I think we're spoiled here living in San Diego, and especially me. I grew up island fishing at Catalina and Clemente all the time. I've seen really good island fishing, and including at Cedros 9 years ago. And I don't know if it's because there's more pangas running around down there now compared to 9 years ago, if it's just slightly overfished, or if it was just the time of year. But I would like to go again in a few years, I'd say. Like, maybe take our kids down there just to experience it. Maybe if you lived in Oregon or Minnesota or something like that, and this is your time to island fish, why not, right? Like, why not go down there? Why not have this great experience once a year? I'm glad we went. It was a great time just together and to fish. And my favorite part of the trip was definitely like the last morning. Me and him got to go on a boat, just us together, and get double hookups at the same time with 30-pound yellowtail. So that's priceless right there. So let us know in the comments if you have any more questions. We're happy to share more about our experience.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you out on the water.
Cedros gave us a trip we'll never forget, and we've got plenty more fishing stories to share. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching.